going to solve one of the most repeated questions that I was asked in JEE Mains 2022. And people, this sort of questions were asked each and every year. Okay, it's repeated each and every year. And Sureshot, I will say that this question can be excellent in next year also. Of course, I can say like that. One question at least it will come. One question at least it will come. So please make a note of it. And why I am doing this particular question is not only about the solving, guys. Then only you will realize that solving PYQs will help us to write the upcoming JEE. Okay, in PYQs, the same type is asking. I am not saying the same question is asking here. If same question asking, why you need to write the exam? I am not saying same question, but the same sort of question, same type of question. Like we classify, right? That's what I am saying. So this is the most repeated question and most of the JEE aspirants know this, I hope. So let's solve this. So the question is the value of cot of summation of tan inverse of 1 by 1 plus n square from n is equal to 1 to 50. And this question was asked in JEE Mains 2022 of 27th June shift to 2. Shift to 2 question this is. 27th June shift to 2 question. And people, how we need to solve these questions? This is not a tough one, but people who have never seen a question like this, for those people the questions are going to be difficult. This question is going to be difficult because you can't just directly solve by whatever you know. Because in these type of questions, you need to do some changes, manipulations, and such manipulations will not come such by reading theory. It will come if you solve more problems based on this sort, this type. Okay, so please make a note of it. So how I'm going to solve this question is very simple. First, I'm having cot of summation from n is equal to 1 to 50, right? Now I'm going to write this tan inverse of 1 by, in the denominator I'm having 1 plus n square. In that, I'm going to take your n common. When you take n common, it will give us n plus 1 into n. Correct now? This is something I will get right. Such simple thing. When you take n common, this is what you will get. It's a very simple thing. It's a very simple thing, and that is what I will get here. So now after this question is a very easy one. So what you are going to do is n is equal to 150 of tan inverse of. Listen very carefully. By seeing this itself, you guys would know that definitely I am going to use one formula. Whenever you are asked to find inverse trigonometry summation problem, most probably guys, 100% or 99.999%, I will say that you are going to use tan sub m and tan sub b formula. I am damn sure. Okay, you will use tan sub m and tan sub b or tan sub a plus tan sub b. That's based on the question. So here we are going to use tan sub a minus tan sub b formula. That is nothing but tan inverse of a minus b divided by 1 plus ab. So now in this I am having 1 plus ab, where a is n plus 1 and b is n. So what should I have in the numerator? I should have a minus b, that is n plus 1. That is n plus 1 minus n. On the denominator 1 plus n plus 1 into n. Anyway, in the numerator, when you solve, you get this n plus 1 minus n plus 1 minus n is 1 only. N plus 1 minus n is 1 only. But doing these things, there is a particular reason. Okay, without reason, we should do this now. Just for simplicity, if we do, there is not even a use from it. You should get a particular function or a process or a particular profit, I can say it so. Okay, so that is what you're supposed to understand. So now it's going to be very simple. Summation n is equal to 1 to 50. Now this looks like a form of tan inverse of a minus b divided by 1 plus ab, where your a is n plus 1, b is n. So when you use that, I'll get as tan inverse of a, that is your n plus 1 minus tan of b, that is your n. Correct? Correct, right? So that is all. That's all you are supposed to do. This question is not a very tough one. Now after this, your work, guys. Just to solve the summation, solving summation, you guys know very well now. You guys know very well. So what you will do is, we need to solve this sigma notation. First put 1 in place of n, next put 2 in place of n, next put 3 in place of n, all the way up to 50. When you put like that, this summation will be nothing but, I am having cot, don't forget that. Cot of, when you put 1 in place of n, you get tan inverse of 3 minus tan inverse of 1. Then after that, I will have then plus of tan inverse of, when you put 2 in place of n, you will get 2 now guys, sorry, it will get 2. Because when you put 1 in place of n, you will get tans of 2. Then plus of, when you put 2 in place of n, you will get tans of 3 minus tan inverse of, when you put 2 in place of n here, I will get the tans of 2. Then same like that, it will be going on up to, tan inverse of 51 minus tan inverse of 50. Correct, na? Until this summation will go upon. Until this summation will go upon. And please remember that cot is on the whole, because I am having cot here. So 1 in place of n, tans of 2 minus tans of 1, 2 in place of n, tans of 3 minus tans of 2, and all the way up to tans of 51 minus tans of 50. In this, most of the terms will get cancelled, like this tans of 2, this tans of 2, even this tans of 3 will get cancelled with another minus of tans of 3, and this minus tans of 50 will get cancelled with plus tans of 50, and finally you will be left out with cot of tan inverse of 51 minus tan inverse of 1. That is something you will be left out now. Cot of tans of 51 minus tans of 1. That means this term and this term will be left out. Now it's very simple guys. What you will get is cot of tans of 51 minus tans of 1. Use your tans of A and tans of B. That is tans of A minus B to 1 plus AB. That will be tan inverse of A minus B. What is A minus B? 51 minus 1, that is 50. Then 1 plus AB will be 1 plus of 51 into 1. 1 plus of 51 into 1 is 52. Okay, that is what I will get. So cot of tan inverse of 50 by 52, and then I will write here, okay. And then I can write this tan inverse in terms of cot inverse, so that I can cancel this cot and that cot inverse. So I will write it as cot inverse of, when I convert this tans of 50 by 52 into cot inverse, I will get it as 52 by 50. Correct, na? Correct, na? Now I can cancel this cot and cot inverse, and finally get the answer 50 by 50. 52 by 50 is 26 by 25, and that's the answer for this question. And people, it's not a very tough question, because I had solved many ITF summation problem. In such question, the questions are not that easy like this. The questions are not that easy like this. So please try to understand that this question is not very tough ITF problem, but okay level. I hope you guys will enjoy this. What I did is just I solved the summation, guys. Then get us cot of tan inverse of 50 by 52, because this is something will be left out. Tans of 15 minus tans of 1. Use your tans of A minus tans of B. This tans of A minus B to 1 plus AB. You will get us 50 by 52. Now I need to convert this tan inverse in terms of cot inverse, so that I will get us 52 by 50. And now cancel this cot and cot inverse, and finally get the answer 26 by 25. And that is the answer for the question. That's all, guys. I will solve more questions like this, not only from ITF. Many chapters are there. I think the chapters are like sequence and series, your integration. Most of the questions were repeated, so that you guys know that what type of PYQs you will solve. Okay, so many questions you will solve. That's all, guys. Thank you. Next education, simple.